This is part 2 of Building Footy Nippers, a series where we're showing you how two mates are building a franchise business from scratch. So today I want to talk to you about one of the main things that keeps coming up in every serious franchising conversation that we've had. I've spoken with people from Five to BFT to Jim's Group. And also when you look around, when you drive down the road in most cities, what do you see? A lot of franchise businesses from McDonald's to Bunnings to department stores. The one thing they all do very well, and is the reason they've succeeded and scaled in a very big way, is the word systemization. When you think about the word systemization, I want to give you an example. So when people look at a franchise, I'm going to take Jim's Group for an example. Think about Jim's Mowing. You may have seen it, the guy with the beard, he drives around with a trailer. You can see the beard everywhere. What they've done is they've also expanded their business out into pool cleaning, bathroom renovations, fencing. But the obvious question is, why wouldn't I just try to do this myself? So Jim's is closing in on 6,000 franchisees. They're onboarding over 130 new franchises every single month. And it's not because mowing lawns is revolutionary. People don't join gyms also because they can't mow a lawn. They join because it's far easier to pick up a proven system and replicate the success of thousands of others than it is to start from scratch. But here's the part most people miss, that only the systems work when they're clearly documented, easy to follow, and executed consistently. If the knowledge lives in someone's head, if it's not written down, trained, and supported, it's not a franchise. Systemization removes the guesswork. It replaces uncertainty with confidence, and that is why we've really adopted that word in Building Footy Nippers from the ground up. As you can tell, it was very early on when we started this, as we're now in part 2. So for Footy Nippers, when we think of clear systems, we're thinking about our curriculum, our coach training, our class delivery, bookings and payments, operations, marketing, technology. And honestly, the tool that has been the game changer for us to systemize and document this is a tool called Notion. So Notion is like bringing Gmail into a tool, a database tool, with more pictures and videos and colorful stuff in it that allows you to give more context to things that's going on. So not only has it allowed us to document everything, but we've centralized the knowledge and we've made the model easy to follow, not just for us, but anyone who joins as a franchisee, a coach in the future. Because Footy Nippers isn't just a program for kids. It's a pathway for teachers, coaches, retiring athletes to run their own businesses, and systems are what will make this possible. So to add on top of that, it's also worth mentioning that when you build these systems, it also helps to have a great founding team or people around you that bring the unfair advantage. So the unfair advantage isn't luck, it's not hype. It's when the background of your co-founders, the reputation and the experience make people trust you and make people believe in the systems you're building because you've walked the walk and you've talked the talk. If you look at businesses that scale quickly, they often succeed, not because of what they're building, but because of who's behind it. So when building the systems, credibility matters for who's doing it. Track record matters. Reputation matters. To build these systems properly, Troy and I had to divide and conquer. It brings, as the co-founder, decades of coaching experience across 23 countries, deep knowledge of culture, curriculum, and coach recruitment. And I myself bring knowledge of building, systems, startup, scaling, and spent years working in youth sport and participation. Different strengths, different roles, but together the combination gives us an unfair advantage because we're not guessing, we've lived the problem we're solving. So what is the lesson of the week? Systemization to ordinary people into confident operators, and complementary founders dramatically increase your chances of success.